to our fourth game of the day. We have the Vikings versus the Ducks. Vikings are kicking off. And Morrell was unable to hang on to the kickoff. Looks like he dropped it. So the Ducks are a new team to the league. They actually are going to be looking like a totally different team than they have recently. Looks like they finally have all their players out here, plus a free agent. So the Ducks are taking over to start the game. I mean, they are starting the game off with the ball. And the Vikings call a timeout immediately. Looks like they're having some confusion on defense, getting everybody lined up. So here we go. Let's see what the Ducks do. They have Montgomery in the back as QB with Morrell in the backfield with him. Got Cook and Torres spread out to the right. Looks like they're going to... Oh, he's going to go straight to Torres. Is wide open. Oh, and he drops it. It looks like he was trying to make a move before he caught the ball. And that is too bad because he was wide open and Montgomery got it to him. So it's going to be second down. 20 is the line of game for the first. So let's see. It's a quick pass to Paul, who's unable to hang on to it. Khan knocks it out of his hands. A great defensive play. So it's going to be third down. So we have 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Montgomery pitches it to Morrell. Makes a move. He's still on his feet. He's a shifty guy, and finally he's tackled by number 9. Wageneck for the Vikings. So it's going to be 4th down. And the smart thing to do would be to punt in this situation. You're backed up in the five-yard line, something that the Thunder did very good last game. Took no chances. So Granville with the kick, and it's a terrible punt. Is it going to put the Vikings in great field position right on the Ducks' 22-yard line? So the Vikings are one of the more explosive offenses in the National Mid-Cities Conference. The Ducks are a new team. They have a lot of new faces out there. Let's see how they hold up. Dirk is dropping back. He steps up. He lets it fly to Elliott, who's tackled immediately by Torres. That is enough for a first down, so it's going to be first and goal right around the 15-yard line. You got 4 plays to get it in the end zone. Bales is talking to Durkin. I guess he saw something. He's lined up in the backfield with him. Nate Fields on him, and he throws it to Bales, who's still on his feet. Finally tackled by Zamora. And it looks like there was a penalty on the play. So it looks like they are going to replay the first down. Looks like there was illegal contact on the defense. So it's going to be first and goal. And he's still on his feet. They haven't pulled his flag. Durkee's running. He's still up. And finally, he's tackled by Hatfield. So it's going to be second down and goal. Durkin's got time. He's got a good. He's going to hit Wazenik wide open. And it looks like there's some extra curricular activities. So it looks like Hatfield's going to get a warning. So let's see. Looks like they are going up for the extra point. They go for one. Durkin loses bounds, but he's able to hit Wazenik once again up the middle. Back-to-back plays. They need to cover that guy. So that's going to put them up 7-0. So the Vikings will be kicking off to the Ducks. The score is 7-0. Good kick by Khan. And Morrell's going to hang on to it this time. He's a fast guy. He's still up. And that's going to get him right over the 40. It's going to be first down Ducks. Larry, that ball can't have flag football X on it. If that's a flag football X ball, can't use it. We don't play that shit. We don't promote anybody's brand but our own. Who played next? Next is the Olympians versus the Olympians and Ducks. All right, so it's going to be first down, Ducks. This is their second possession of the game. Let's see if they can do something with it. And it's a quick pass to Torres. Torres has been a playmaker for the Ducks all season. It's going to be second down. Torres seems to be growing a fan base. And Montgomery's back. Cody's right on him. He makes a move, and he dumps it off. Nice defensive play on number 21, Arterburn, deflect that pass. So it looks like it's going to be third down. 20 is the line of game for the first. And he's still on his feet. He's still on his feet. And finally, he's tackled by number 39, Khan. That is enough for the first down. So it's going to be first down. The Ducks are in the red zone. Let's see if they can score and tie it up. It's a quick pass to Cody Paul. He's a big target. And looks like he's a little short. It's going to be second down. It's going to be a quick pass to Granville, and he just throws it too deep in the end zone. Looks like Granville they weren't on the same page. So that is going to be the end of the first quarter. The score is 7-0. Vikings on top. Ducks are threatening within that 5-yard line. Let's see if they can get it in and make this a game. So you just want to remind everybody, if you haven't checked out the website, make sure to check out our website, www.mid-citiesflagfootball.com, for all the information on upcoming seasons. So it looks like it's going to be third down. Ducks are in scoring position. Montgomery's calling an audible, looks like. He's got some time. They're on him. He's up. Looks like he's still up. And he throws it off. It looks like there's going to be a full extension call on the Ducks. Oh, and actually, it looks like it was on the defense. It was a bull rushing call. So that's going to move them up. Okay, so it looks like there was offset and penalties. There was a bull rush and roughing the passer. Montgomery's going to let it fly, and Granville's wide open all alone, and he drops it. So looks like this is third down. And it looks like the defense is going to be caught off sides. Now, you are only allotted a yard to line up off the ball on defense. If you are any closer than that, it is a penalty for defensive all sides. Now, a lot of leagues, they have a You're getting a raise, Larry. You're getting a raise. Got you. Raise my thumb. So it's going to be 4th down. Actually, repeat the down. Offsides. And Cook is wide open. Nice throw by Montgomery to get it to him. So that is going to put the Ducks on the board 6-7, pinning the extra point. You want the Ducks to win? Me too.
We all do.
We all want the Ducks to win. Vikings are undefeated. So they are going for 1. Oh, he's able to avoid the Cody, and he's right back on. We're still able to get it away, but he's overthrew his Granville, who's wide open again in the back of the end zone. So that's going to keep the Vikings on top, 7-6. I told him. You didn't hear me go. You didn't see me go talk to him. What you say? I told him. I said I need them to call I need the signals. We need to know if it's a touchdown. What is it? Because we don't know what's going on over here. So we got 6:40 left in the second quarter. The Ducks have made this a game. They're down by 1 point. They're going to be kicking off to the Vikings. I think this is one of the closest games the Vikings have been in. Oh, I take that back. They were in a close nail biter last week. That actually is going to be a game of the week for week 2 against the Thunder, where they barely defeated them on a controversial call to end the game. No, it wasn't, dumbass. It was the Vikings. Fear was the first week 1. Week 2 was Thunder and Vikings. Yeah, the score was 16-18, motherfucker. Don't try to check me. You better bring your stats. Huh? Which one? Dude, last week. I mean, the week 2, it was Thunder versus Vikings. Remember? Because Thunder, they said that there was a safety at the end of the game that they didn't call.
Oh, that's the safety
That's
one.
That's game 2. That's the game of the week 2. Thunder's made game of the week 2 weeks in a row.
Wasn't there 2 safeties in that game?
Yeah. No, there was 2 field goals. One was made and the other one was blocked. So the Vikings will be taking over right around the 15-yard line. Looks like Ducks are trying to get lined up on defense. They told Nate to sit in the first half because that both said, KC, you can't play. How you going to be a ref and not know the rules? All right, so Durkin is stepping back, and he dumps it off to Bells. It looks up Daniel Elliott. He's tackled immediately by Justin Cook, short of the first. So it's going to be second. And about 3 yards, the line of game for the first. Remind me, I got to add his name to this. Norbert.
That's what I was about to say.
Durkin's got time. He's got plenty of time. He's going to let it fly for Elliott, who tries to bring it in one-handed and was unable to. He was there. So it's going to be 3rd down. 20 is the line of game for the first. And it's a quick pass to number 24, Bells. It has some nice hit works, but he's unable to get away from Montgomery. That is enough for the first down, though. We got 3:40 left in the second quarter. It's a high snap. Durkin's been able to bring it. Looks like he's going to run. Sure is. And nice tackle by Cody Paul. It's going to bring up third down. Ducks aren't giving him anything easy. Ducky's got time. He's looking for number 2, Cody, who's met by Cook. So it's going to be, looks like it's going to be fourth down. They're about 5 yards short of the 40, which is the line of game for the first. Durkins jumps it off to Bells, who's there for the easy first down. Montgomery with the tackle. So the Vikings haven't had any big plays, but they're moving the ball, and that's all that matters. As long as you're getting that first, keeping the ball moving, the clock moving. So we got 2 minutes left in the first half. Vikings are up 7-6, trying to score again. And he dumps it off to number 39, Kong, with the catch.
Number 92, number 23 was blocking it, and he was just running, and like 23 was bouncing off, and you didn't see that shit?
So it's funny. So it's going to be second down. And it looks like there's going to be a bull rushing call, and Durkin's just running with it. Nice hips to get past Granville and Cook before he's finally tackled by Morrell. Looks like they're going to decline. The smart thing would be to decline it. So they are going to decline the penalty, which is the smart thing to do. It's going to put them for first. And it's going to be a new set of downs. It's going to be first down. Vikings did decline the penalty. And they're knocking on the door. Let's see if the Ducks defense can step up. Durkin's running, and he's still up. And he just runs it in the end zone, and that's actually Durkin's third rushing touchdown of the day. First in this game. It's going to put them up 13-6, pending the extra point. Oh, man, and it looks like the snap is just over his head, so that is going to kill the extra point. The score is 13-6.
Yeah, what's the line with it?
So we got right around less than a minute left in the first half. 40 seconds left in the half. Nice kick by Khan. It looks like the free agent's going to return it. And tackled immediately. So there's 38 seconds left. Let's see what the Ducks do if they can try to score before half. Montgomery dropping back. Just got time. Dumps it off to Granville. Tackled immediately by Khan. So the Ducks called a timeout. Try to regroup. So it's going to be second down. Ducks. Montgomery back. Oh, and he's letting it fly to Granville. Oh, and he just overshot him. He was there wide open. And the Ducks seem to have called timeout. Their last timeout of the day. I mean, excuse me, of the half. So it looks like this might be the last play of the half. Let's see what the Ducks do. Montgomery had Granville wide open. He just overthrew him. And he's going to go deep again to Morrell. Oh, and it looks like it was picked off by Khan. So nice interception by Khan for the Vikings. It's going to kill the Ducks' drive. So right now, I think the Ducks are probably just going to line up and prevent and try to stop them from scoring before halftime. Have you checked out the new website yet, Lynn?
The Facebook?
No, the new website.
No.
Go to it. It's mid-citiesflagfootball.com.
The app?
No, it's on the browser. We need it. We need to make it into that. Durkin's coming back. He's looking. He's rolling to the right, and he throws it to Bells. Makes a nice one-handed catch before he's tackled by Torres. So they got a short line for the first. 40 is the line to gain. The Vikings did call a timeout. That is their last timeout of the half. Oh, no. And he dumps it off to Elliott. Go, yeah. Oh, it's flag. Well, there should be. No, it's. You can click on that one and then just put a dash in between the mid and the cities. That's the whole. So it looks like this might be the last play of the half. Durkin's got plenty of time. And he throws it to Wagenek, who's able to make the catch and go out of bounds. Stop the clock. In Mid-Cities flag football rules, you can only stop the clock when the last 2 minutes by either going out of bounds or a timeout or a turnover. The play clock does not stop on incomplete passes. He's got all day. He's just trying to find a man, and he's going to let it fly, and almost picked off by Morrell. So that is going to be halftime. The score is 13-6 with the Vikings on top. Y'all stay tuned for the second half.
I need to get an app in development, dude. 13-6, Vikings.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just it's almost complete, but it's gonna that's basically how it's gonna work. This has to become a season game. It's vertical, but all the games will be up, like the previous games and all that stuff. We'll change the format, but it should be up to date by Monday or Tuesday. So you might just want to save it just to know where to go. Because we need some little articles and shit up to. We'll have to pick everything up. Game of the week, I think. You can put the game of the week. It's not on the website yet.
What do you mean?
Like it's not where you can click on the link on the website.
Yeah, it should be already on there. Game of the week was the Thunder and Fear for week 1. Yeah. It's 20 minutes, but we got started a little bit later.
The Ducks in our division.
Yeah. No, they're in your conference, but they're not in your division. Like you can scroll up.
Thunder, Titanium, and Vikings all in one.
It's Thunder, Titanium, Vikings in one, and then it's Bandits, Ducks, and Generals.
So for each division, how many teams can make it?
It's 4 teams per conference. So there's only 1 team per division, and then after that it's by standings. So only 3 teams from one division can make it, which is probably gonna be y'all's division. Yeah. Our division, the Ducks and Generals. I don't know, Ducks is pretty good. I know Generals they good.
Yeah. Who's on our division? You said us, Vikings, Titanium.
In y'all's division, yeah.
Just us 3?
Yeah. Because we got 12 teams. It's broken up into 4 divisions, 2 conferences. 2 divisions in each conference, 3 teams in each division.
But we're considered the same conference, right?
Who?
Us and you guys.
Yeah.
Which is different divisions.
Them, I don't play.
Oh
The
yeah, the
Bandits.
Bandits.
Yes. Coming back next season.
Oh yeah.
Hear that? Coming back. What? Next season, I'm coming back.
Are you?
As a Raptors.
The Raptors.
Yep, got my own team.
You gotta sneak your squad before you say you have a team, dude.
Huh?
So you have to put that $400 deposit for the team spot.
It's all good.
And welcome back to the second half. Ducks are kicking off to the Vikings. And it looks like he might pitch it back, and he does. He's still up. He's still going. Number 81, Velasquez. And he is tackled around the 32-yard line of the Ducks. All right, I think it's warm enough for me to take this shit off my head. Let's see. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. So the Vikings have the ball to start the second half off. Looks like they got twin sets on each side. Durkin's going to let it fly to Wajnick, who's able to get past two guys, still on his feet. And he walks into the end zone after about 3 missed tackles. That's Wajnick's second touchdown of the game. That's going to put them up immediately 19-6.
First L tomorrow.
Who all beat the Olympics?
Olympians, Sharks beat them last game.
Upset?
Yeah. The Sharks got a squad. They're the only team with a full 16-man roster. They got a squad. Michael Bryan, their captain, did some recruiting.
There you go. Durkin's dropping back. Let's see. He's looking. And he steps up and able to just hip his way into the end zone. So it's going to be good, and that's going to put them up 20-6. The Ducks need to do something on this next possession because the Vikings are a team that like to pile it on. So if you don't start scoring yourself, the game can easily get carried away.
Yeah, the Olympians lost to the Raiders 9-6, and then they lost to the Sharks. What was the score? They got beat in the Sharks for like 2 touchdowns, right? I think it was like 20-6 or 20. The thing about the Olympians is they got a squad. They just got no quarterback. Zeke's cool, but that's not his natural position.
Which one's Zeke?
Number 7. He played. Like who was it? But you know, they were supposed to be here. Their quarterback's are supposed to be here. Torn his ACL, but they motherfucker play. All right. Just when you want to play, you'll play. I don't know. He said he tore his ACL. Shit, if he's gonna play right now, he probably.
Khan with the kickoff, and it's a nice kick. It's going to be a touchback. It's going to start the Ducks off at the 20.
They out there arguing. That's not good.
Nate is gonna get kicked out the goddamn league first week. No refund, motherfucker. You can't get pissed off. You get kicked out the game because you're acting a fool. I want to see him do something. He's talking a lot. Let's see if he does something. I ain't seen nothing.
You said the Knights and who else tomorrow?
The Fear, Fort Fear.
Montgomery dropping back, and it's a quick pass to Cody Paul, who's still on his feet. Finally tackled by number 81, Velasquez. And the thing about flag football is you got to keep running until you hear that whistle blow because sometimes you might think they pulled your flag, and it turns out they missed it. It's going to be second down. Montgomery's looking, and he's going. Cook is wide open. He just throws it, airs it up, but he's still on his feet. He's still going. Finally, he's tackled by number 2, Cody, and Montgomery has to bring that ball down a little bit. He's throwing it at a high release point, and just kind of the wind's kind of carrying it. This is a bad day to do that because the ball will carry quickly. Montgomery gets hit. His arm gets hit as he throws it, so it looks like it is going to be roughing the passer. Penalty on the Vikings.
Overall, we rate number 5.
Yeah, right now you are number 5 and then number 3 in our conference. Right behind it's Vikings and it's us and Bandits and it's y'all. Y'all won both games today though, so
Yeah,
that puts y'all at 4-2. If we lose,
that was big time.
yeah,
Even though that second one was ugly.
yeah, it's a win. At the end of the day, it's all that matters. It's a W.
We were all walking off pissed off at each other.
Yeah, y'all look like y'all weren't really trying too much. I think, and a lot of teams do that. They got the odds to titanium
Yeah.
and kind of relax a little bit. But they were at the end. They almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was getting pissed. But, I mean, defense, we look good. It's just, yeah, get ourselves. Like you said, we type team play to competition.
So it looks like they. Hatfield? Nate? Okay.
I hope these dudes don't fight.
If he does it, he's have to leave. Or it's at least to $50. So we got 4:30 left in the third quarter. Ducks are trying to drive. Montgomery's got time. He's going to throw it to Granville, who's still up. And that's enough for a first right there. And finally, he's tackled by Corey Velasquez, number 81 for the Vikings. So it's going to be first down. Ducks driving the ball. Montgomery's realigning his offense, his wide receivers. He's bringing Morrell back into the end zone. They got Granville at the star on the left. It looks like he's gonna keep him there. And he's got time. What is he gonna do with it? Montgomery's looking. He's got a man wide open, Granville, and he's in for the touchdown. That is the third time. I guess third time's a charm. He had 2 drop passes in the back of the end zone. Finally caught it this time. So that's going to put them on the board 12-20, pending the extra point. We still have us a game.
Walfer. So he goes back. Oh, and he wasn't able to get it, sacked by number 23. So that extra point try will be no good. So the Ducks will get ready to kick it off to the Vikings, with the score sitting at 12-20 with the Vikings on top. Roughly around 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Following this game, we have the Olympians, who will be taking on the Generals. And then following that game, it will be the Ducks again playing their second game of their doubleheader against the Olympians. So Olympians will have a back-to-back set schedule for today. Now, mind you, they play in the other conference, so they are playing two teams in the NMCC, which is why they're playing on the Saturday instead of on Sunday. So number 81 takes the ball. He makes a couple guys miss, and he's still going. And finally taken down about the 30-yard line. So we'll see if the Vikings can try to put it in the end zone again and try to run this score up and try to separate themselves, because Ducks are right in there. So you got Durkin back to pass, trying to find an open receiver. Oh, and great catch by number 9, Wageneck. And that will be the end of the third quarter with the score 20 for the Vikings, 12 for the Ducks. That will bring us into our final quarter of play. And still definitely a lot of football to be played in this game, with a pretty good game so far. It scores pretty close, but you know, again, Vikings are getting ready to knock on the door of the Ducks. See if they can put one in the end zone and, again, try to increase their lead to kind of put this game away. He goes back to pass. Oh, and he finds a wide open receiver, and that is a touchdown by the Vikings. And just like that, they are able to get in the end zone. So that now puts them on top 26-12. Durkin back to pass, finds an open Wageneck, and that will be good for the extra point. And that puts them up 27-12 now. So that is a terrible kick out of bounds. So that will mean the Ducks will get the ball starting from their own 40-yard, or from the 40-yard line. So they will have only midfield to go in order to try to put some points on the board and keep this game close. So you got Montgomery getting ready to get set. He pump fakes, he evades one, and he is not able to get the ball off before he is sacked. So that will bring him back about 9 yards. Okay, they're going to bring him back about 8 yards. So Montgomery back to pass. He's rolling out to his right. Evades one rusher, and he bullets the pass. And that is a good catch to give them the first down. So Montgomery getting back to pass, dumps it off. Evades one tackler and is tackled by number 81. So Montgomery gets the ball off. Another completed pass, good past the 20, and that will give him another set of downs, so it will be first and goal. So Montgomery back to pass. Dumps it off to Morrell. He's going, and that is going to be a touchdown. So touchdown Ducks. And that will make the score 18-27, pending if they go for one or for two. They are going to go for two. They want to make this a one-possession game. So let's see if they can get a successful conversion and make this a one-score game with just over 4 minutes left to go in the quarter. And that is good. So the 2-point conversion is good. That now makes the score 20-27 with the Vikings still on top.
So we have a little bit over 3 minutes left in the game. The Ducks are kicking off. And that's not the kick you would want at this time, but it's still going to put them on about the 38 of their own field. So let's see what the Vikings have planned.
He was talking about that. He was running his route. And number two, whatever, like, just jabbed him in the back. And he just told him, "But man, don't be putting your hands on me because
can't really make contact anyways. I don't even know why he did it. But I told Nate, I was like, hey, you already got this game, dude. It's a close game. So that is the 2-minute warning. There's 2 minutes left in the game, and we have a close one. It's 27-20 with the Vikings on top. If the Ducks can get a stop here, put him in position to tie up the game. Oh, and he was open. Durkin just wasn't able to get it to him. Oh, the Vikings? Barely. 27-20. So it's going to be second down. They have a short line for the first. 40 is the line of gain. At this point, you probably want to just take another big shot down the field before you actually try to get the first. And Zamore's on him. Oh! And it looks like it was an interception. Looks like they're going to say it touched the ground. That was a close call for the Vikings. This is going to be 3rd and short. And there's about a minute left in the game. So the Ducks need to stop here, or a turnover would be great. If the Vikings could get a first, that might be what they need to seal the deal. Ducks call a timeout. So it's actually going to be 3rd down. It looks like they had got the first previously. So actually 20 is the line of game for the first. So it's 3rd down and about 16 to go. Durkin's looking. He's looking. He's going to let it fly to Elliott. Nice play by Granville. Ducks called their final timeout. So it's going to be 4th down. And
Time check. Larry.
so there's 32 seconds left in the game. This is 4th down. If the Ducks can stop them, they might have one more chance. And so that is the game. So the Vikings were able to escape a close call with the Ducks.
They did that because all they got to do is run out the clock. There's probably about 20 seconds left. Since they already made a first down, all they got to do is wait on it.
So the Ducks are going to the Vikings are going to remain undefeated, 6-0, after a close call with the Ducks, who are struggling to look for their second win of the season. They have one more game left for the day against the Olympians. Next, we have Olympians versus the Generals, so y'all make sure to stay tuned.